This is challenge number 8, and where we use the tool timer to make counters and intervals. In the first page, you see a calendar, some activities, and checklist, basically. And click on the calendar. This has to do this like I've put some dates on them so they can have a limit to some limitations to the activities. For example, here it was today, but in mathematics I've put in February 28th of 2020. Put OK. Today is written on the side. Calculate, and then the number of days missing is written, and the event is written here. When you click erase, the event is erased and also the time. So I've tried to put different dates for each and every one of them. Here, for example, January 14. Date 101 days missing. And then you go to the activities. I've put in for mathematics, reading, spelling, Spanish. In mathematics, it's a simple exercise where you put start, so you can start the timer and the screen changes color. And then you solve the problems. 30 plus 7, 10 minus 5, 5, minus 32, 9 minus 3, 6, plus 11 is 17. 23 minus 11 plus 34 is 12. Plus 34, 46. And then we have the last problem, 34 plus 23 minus 11. 57 minus 11, 46. And then you click on the pause button where the timer is stopped. The screen changes yet again, and the time is here. When you click this button, it all resets the screen and the time. In reading, I've put a reading activity and where you read all of this, and when you finish, you pause the timer. Screen changes color, timer stops, and changes again. In spelling, I've put a little activity where they have to spell out 4 objects. First one being a cat, second one being candy, third one being a candle. Oh, yeah, you have to start the timer, sorry. Candle. And the fourth one being an owl. Once again, when you've finished, you stop the timer, and time is there, and then you reset it. In Spanish, it's also a reading exercise, and where you start reading, and when you've finished, click on the button, resets, and that's it. When you go here, you check all the things you've done, for example, mathematics, reading, spelling Spanish, and when you've finished, click on the button, and then you have a congratulations screen. And then you're sent back to the main menu. In this one's, the programmation, the activities and the main page is one and the same with different arrangements. So that's why here we have the spinner section and where it makes visible and invisible. For example, if it's mathematics, only mathematics will show up and the rest will stay false. This is the finish button that sends you to the finish page, and back button that sends you to the main menu. And this is the button, the instructions or the process of timer. This is the clock for the counter and intervals. First, the screen is pink when you press the start button, and then when you've paused it, it turns red, and when you restart it, it turns white. Calendar and the finish page are set in different screens. And this is the instructions for the calendar. Click back, it sends you to the main page. So you have the date event, and where you get to choose which date, month, and year. But here I've programmed it so it puts the event, the time I want it. And then you have here the erase button, the little brush, and the calculation button where it calls the duration, the missing days, and the text. And then we finally have the finish page where it's just a button that sends you back to the menu. That is all.